D23 2024. What year is it? We are going to get coffee and then heading to the convention center. Whoop. Oh, my sunglasses! Is this even recording? Yes. Okay.
Hello. I'm sorry.
No.
Loud motorcycle.
No, bye. Room. But we're gonna head to Coffee Bean to get coffee real quick. And this year it's just me and Megan. Karen is not here. She's in Europe. Good for her.
Boo.
But she's missing out. Yeah, should be interesting. It's a little different this year. Tonight we're going to the Honda Center for the live entertainment, like panel showcase, whatever they're calling it. And that's at a whole separate venue. So we'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness. It's moving though. Yeah, based on previous experiences, our expectations are much lower. So it's like,
the bar is like really easy to surpass.
maybe that was their goal. They're like, if we make it terrible the first 3 years, they'll just love everything else forever. Well,
They're succeeding so far.
we've got our lattes. Cheers. Dink. 8:30, 8:40?
Not yet. Barely 30.
We have a reservation. So this year they did like and they did it last year. Like you request panels to get reservations. You had like a week to do it, and then it was like randomly distributed. I got one thing, and it's a cool like directing animation panel, and that's at 10:45. And then Megan got Ocean Explorers.
Ocean Explorers on Sunday and Pixar Ball Giveaway, which is tomorrow, by the way. So we have one reservation each day.
Cool, that's manageable. And then this morning I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get a virtual queue for one of the stores. It's the Walt Disney Company store, which I believe is new this year. But the Penn stores are all separate, so we'll see what happens there. A little bright and sunny this morning, but we're off Catella. They have a few different entrances. There's this one, there's the main entrance in the middle, and I believe they're doing entry off that like side road on the left of the convention center if you're looking at it. But yeah, kind of cute outside. There's security. My understanding is they were putting people in Hall D this morning to hold them there until the show floor opened at 9. So we're kind of like, I wonder if they're just kind of like going slow. I hope we just go right into the
I mean, I see
building.
people going past the
Yeah. Also this year, this building, which they were building this building when we first started coming to D23. It's a shopping thing this year. It's not a presentation thing. So one of the bigger stores, I think, or a couple is over here. The sun is roasty toasty. Okay, we've made it through security. It is 9 o'clock.
Yep.
They are enforcing no outside of food and beverage. Even our coffees, they are only allowing water. Well, so at least they're allowing water.
Yeah.
But we're heading, hopefully, the virtual queue hasn't started yet, but we're hoping to get in that store before our 10:45 panel. So we'll just get a lay of the land, see how it goes. So far, so good.
We're gonna stop when we get to the front, please.
Right down this way.
Honestly, crowd control is kind of going crazy.
They got us. They get slammed for it.
Well, yeah, they should have.
I know. Alright, we're in a little holding cell. Because I mean, I wonder if, ethically they have to like allow the people they've been holding that have got here like 5 hours ago in before us. Right. Oh, that's the problem.
Well, it seems like this is a good idea.
Yeah. They're like in a little, I wonder if,
Because like there's more yellow lines right there.
oh yeah.
Like I wonder if they fill up all of these yellow queues if they would stop security.
I don't know, probably.
Because you can't just have security like with nobody waiting for anyone to go.
Right.
But it's also
It's filling up.
It's 9 now.
I wonder if they're just doing like waves of people.
So they just let people in.
I think that's good timing though.
No, I agree. We're not that far either.
No. event logistic nightmare.
Yeah, not great.
No, I love it. I thrive.
Are you vlogging?
All right, go through the door. Next door, go through these. Oh,
Those aren't open.
little farts. That's okay. We're gonna do it anyways. Just go over here.
Do you want to go this way?
This is where my wrench desk was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anything else is open.
So we just got let into one set of doors to be put in front of another set of doors.
I hear thunderous noises. Yeah, literally, my little help desk was right over here. So weird.
That's so. Also crazy too because the people that were by us in security earlier definitely not over here yet.
I don't know what happened. They're spieling. What did they say?
She said inside the tape line, so we're fine.
Yeah, so we like got released from outside, whether it was intentional or not. And now we're in this little like corral. We probably should
Wet, so it's like, let's go. I don't know. Do you know what's in here? No.
Well, it's just a big hall.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you get a map?
I have a map, but it's just whatever.
It's the whole thing.
the fact that we got let in from one set of doors just to
I was
stand
here
in
for the
front of
vibe. I was
another
like,
one,
it's just-
kind of
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah.
You still want to do the same, like just go to.
I mean, we'll just go straight to the back and just.
well, at the very least too, because if we go straight to the back and then our number is called for the virtual queue, we'll
It's
just
probably
go
already
there.
called. But I don't. We don't need to go immediately. What time is it?
Head straight into the Ocean Explorer.
Into the unknown.
Okay, we're going up.
You go left or right?
Oh, you have to go.
Left or right?
I think we just keep going.
I think it's open that way.
Have to go all the way down either way.
Oh,
Look at that! Isn't that wild?
Not the Avatar.
It's the back of a
I
screen.
know. I think it's so cool. Lorcana. Okay, so I guess the move was definitely to show a bit for you, but I'm not doing it.
Well, yeah, no.
Nothing's like
Except for us.
I hate Avatar so much.
Don't say that about Jim's project. Jim.
Lorcana. I already pre-ordered the starter packs that came out, so I don't care. Yeah.
We're farther to the right than I thought we were gonna be.
You're correct. Well, no, look at it.
No, yeah, we definitely
We said
are.
National Geographic. You're kidding me. They did not block this off. Come on, this way. Let's go to the spotlight stage.
Yeah, we're gonna walk right by that.
I think they have a DJ. Or it's Simple Plan.
Also, okay, what if this is not, the areas are not ready? How is that possible?
No.
Well, no, I think she's right, because you saw the people in the Honda booth were still constructing things.
Well, that's their fault. Did you hear the girl when we like busted through their thing? She said someone's name. She was like, oh, we need to go.
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
So we're in the space that was Hull D23 in previous years. Right?
I think you're right.
Yeah, we're Hull D. So this is more space. We got the spotlight stage. Fun!
I knew you would. So let me take a moment and tell you a little bit about Disney on the Yard.
This is fun.
Christy B, Bree, Vice President of Talent Acquisition, and Aiden Sewage, Parks International. She's also a graduate of the film.
It's my lamp.
I have to pee.
Me too. Okay, so the plaza has been cleared. It's 10:06. We have 9 minutes to get to our reservation. We tried to do our virtual queue for Walt Disney Company store or whatever, and it's over in the Hall D area, but it was just people were buying stuff. So they're like, come back later. What are you doing? What, are you gonna jump?
I was just gonna see.
So there's rocking chairs down here, or there were rocking chairs somewhere, and me and my coworker were like, our only goal when we were working here was to do there. The contents are recycled. I don't know. right, so we're going to the bathroom, and then we're hopefully seeing the direct animation, or whatever it's called, panel.
Also, I'm so mad because I could have just gotten food here.
Oh, that's a good point. You could easily just bust through whatever's just happening there and not be in a line. There's not enough. There's no wristbanding happening. Okay, so we went to the
Food trucks that way.
Oh, there we go. We can go maybe there after.
Yes. Well, I'm so hungry, so yes. Okay. Sorry. Then.
All right. Update. We went to the So How Do You Direct Animation Anyway or something panel. It had Jennifer Lee, Pete Docter, Ron Clement. Oh.
It's one.
Hold on.
How do you do?
Okay, we just had to take a little moment for the virtual queue at 1 o'clock for the shopping. We did not get any of that, but we still have the company store that we got at 4 o'clock this morning that we're going to do after this panel or show or whatever this is called. But the directing panel was really, really good. It was on the archive stage. It was like a bigger ballroom, but not that big. This next thing is in the arena. It's Toy Story, and I didn't think we'd get in because we didn't get a reservation, but we're like, what, a couple hundred? Like, I don't know. There's not that many people in front of us in standby.
Maybe even just 100.
So that should be good. But directing, so Jennifer Lee, Domi Shi, Peter Son, Jared Bush, Pete Docter, Ron Clements. And then, I don't remember the guy's name, the moderator, but he was pretty knowledgeable. It was really good. It was cool to see. Like, I love those just kind of discussions, and they made it really interesting. And we're gonna try to hit as many like panels we think as we can without having restrictions. So we hopped in the Toy Story standby. It's in the arena. We'll see how it goes, and then we need to go redeem our virtual queue for shopping and get food, and then we'll see what time it is. Do you hear that, guys? That is Julie Andrews in Princess Diaries 2. It's a hint. We're getting the third one. I know it. Manifest. Yeah.
Come in, Starkman. Do you read me?
Aren't you being a little dramatic about all this?
In our earliest days of Pixar, we really wanted to prove that you could tell stories completely different in animation.
The idea that we could do the world of toys, seeing things from the toys' point of view very low, was really attractive. You are a toy! You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. We are all toys. Unique, beautiful toys.
We had a chance to make kids happy.
Come on. Everybody loves these characters. You darn too. We're not done yet. There's more story to tell. To infinity and beyond!
Yeah, it was, I kind of created a greater scooter fleet.
He would scooter through the hallways.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Because
there's
of
a
him.
video of me.
Because he brought so many in.
And the building at the time was perfect. The carpet was so good for racing down the hallway in scooters. There were several blind corners. And so those were the challenges, but they were so much fun to zip through. So you just had bells. You just ring the bell, call out, and you can get through. But to get across the building, you know, that was the way to go.
There were some blood stains on that blanket.
There was. We created a track, and then there was a race. Do you remember this? There was a list of
Times trials.
and of course, Lassiter is very competitive, so he was going, and you and
Well, I just remember Tom Porter was the most competitive. One of our tech guys that helped invent the whole look of CG. And he made a number that nobody could beat for the longest time. And it was about 11:30 at night, I think.
Yeah, we were working.
John was animating or rendering something, and he had to wait for it to render, so he got on a scooter, and he was just determined to beat it. And he beats it, and he calls up Tom at midnight, who lived a half hour away, that just read his time and hung up. And I swear to God, 30 minutes later, Tom shows up in his pajamas.
He drove from a rig over the bridge.
And we're just still working, and you're just hearing, who's bam, who's bam. And he beat it, but he wasn't going to leave until it was over.
That was our premiere. That was like near, right next to our.
Oh yeah, this is
Toy Story.
El Capitan. Well.
Yeah, El Cap. Still,
that's when what was there. That's where Jimmy Kimmel is now, but we made it wasn't.
No, they recreated that into a
vacant
whole toy, into the Pizza Planet or something with the whole rides.
Yeah, there was stores you could have.
Funhouse.
Army men were in there, and they had
A whole Toy Story Funhouse next to El Capitan.
That was really crazy.
Yeah, it's great. That went on for weeks.
Look at the cars. Man, the 90s were the 80s.
Maya, can you go back to? Yes. I have a question. It was it was with Treva and
Treva and BC.
To maybe the one of Treva and BC and Pete. Maybe it's that. We're doing the board one.
That's another thing we totally underestimated. The
Peters?
time.
Oh, yeah.
We ended up going out
there. That one.
This one?
So my question about this, I saw this and I was wondering, is this a staged photo? Was this something for the press? Because it looks like this is Treva and Daisy, and it looks like they're giving you a fix. And I've never handled it and have them smile. So you're like, hey, here's a fix. But we used to, if there was an animation fix, part of the job was like, it's write it up, print it out, and hand it to the animator so they can do the fix. And then I go back and we'd enter it in the database.
But you can see there's a cord back behind my head. That was one of the guys, Bill, ran a cord from the PA system to my office. So late at night I could play Muzak over the PA and make my announcements.
If you worked late enough, you'd suddenly hear Pete go, clean up on aisle 5, clean up on aisle 5.
I just want to say I had to fight to get that any kind of system going in there when I came.
Oh yeah, for intercom.
What was the intercom system? Because I said, we're making a movie here, guys. We can't just sit in our offices and pretend like nobody else exists.
There was no cell phones.
There was no cell phones. There was no
just email each other.
Yeah.
So people would rather go get someone. Was it because ILM had one?
ILM had an intercom system, and they said, we're not ILM. We're gonna do this differently. And the woman who was our one support person when we first started, Deirdre Warren, who we adore, she would actually have to get up from her desk and run down the hall to tell people that they needed them or run around. I said, this is not right. We can't do this. We need some kind of system to.
This resistance to sort of systems and structures, and we don't want to be tech, we don't want to be Hollywood, we don't want to be Disney. How alive is that today? Obviously things have changed where we would never print out and hand somebody a fix right now. There's a whole automated process. And it's still fun. We're still pushing back though against
still that in the
structures and systems.
Yeah, I think so.
It's got its own culture though. It always did.
Prosciutto on the burger. We hit up the food carts, food trucks. I got my taco miendo that I usually get, and it was 20 bucks. And we have the challenge this year of also needing to have like dinner to the Honda Center, so we'll see how that goes. But I like the Toy Story presentation. Good. It looks good. I enjoyed the Toy Story. It was very like early days Pixar, reminisce. Kind of they had old pictures and people. Andrew Stanton was funny. Saw our guy Pete Doctor again. It was cool. I don't think it got full, so there's like hardly any rice in this, but okay. Beans. But yeah, now we're just gonna go to a store. Okay, so we made it into the Walt Disney Company store. It's like very studio lot, literal Disney Company centric, and it's new this year. So like little statues, but lots of merch, like a couple different collections. I'm getting this and this in a fanny pack. They have these Spirit jerseys that are pretty cute. I just don't need another Spirit jersey. They have like a baseball line. Some like preppier, throwbacky things, zip ups. That's cute. I gotta get in line so my cousin doesn't end up having to purchase my items.
You made it back in time.
And I would imagine you're
You soon. Looking got her ass, bro. I was thinking she was gonna be done sooner.
We're gonna go see what happens to that. Well,
It took me a long time to figure out how to work this.
What's up, Disney fans?
which is promotional item. Let's see what this one is. Oh, Lost. That's fun. This is from the A-Team, which was the newer movie. The little one was from something, I can't remember. But yeah, so this one was the Magic Skyway. Very cool. A lot of Herbies. Looks like some Cruella de Vil with the license plates. Cool. And we took a picture with this earlier. Sharpay's 2008 Honda convertible. That was from High School Musical 3. A classic for us millennials. Oh. It's Walt Disney's 1964 Mercedes-Benz featured in That Darn Cat, which I believe is streaming on Disney Plus. This is from, oh, it was just on the studio backlot tour at Hollywood Studios. And this is from Muppets Most Wanted. I'm curious what this like white van is from. It's from her face card. That's funny. This one is from the absent-minded professor. You know what I wish they had? The convertible from Princess Diaries. Megan, what vehicle do you wish they had here?
Progress.
That's a good question. Is there an obvious answer? I said the Mustang from Princess Diaries. That is a good one, actually. I do think this tram, though, very cool. I'm gonna walk through this fun thing. I don't know what's on the side. Two worlds beyond.
And they also won't think it's as funny as I do.
We're just exploring the weddings pavilion. The show floor is kind of cleared out for whatever reason.
How much does that cost?
What time is it? A lot.
Probably about $250.
A what?
About $250.
What time is it?
Oh, it's like almost 5. So
almost 5. Lighting is impeccable. We're just kind of roaming around the smaller areas of the show floor. We saw Simple Plan. I watched that, and then we saw the cars. We like the cars.
Maybe the Mickey.
I like that you didn't have to wait in line for the cars. Remember the one you had to like wait? Julie Andrews. Princess Diaries 3. There's like a random display of Mary Poppins and her jolly holiday boots. She's a legend.
Oh, the one that you wanted to check out? Yeah, I think it's better that we knock out the stuff. So, like, I'll take a look.